Greetings, wedding attendees. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Vault Builders. Episode 44. Somebody forgot to invite me. Once people are up from napping, I'll accept that mission. Here we go. Oh, no. Quest for visibility decrease. So I need to eliminate everyone in the convoy before they move on. I don't see any high priority targets. It's not like there's anyone that is like worth brain ripping. And then I'm also almost out of time for the sealed vault. So the trouble is, how long do I have to raid this? 5 days? Oh, this sucks. What I'll do is I'll send my group out for the raid, far skip home, and then send Crimson immediately out to the vault. So I'm going to wait for everyone to be up, but we are going to be clearing the raid today. Worst case scenario, I could use like a orbital bombardment targeter and just like bomb the convoy down to death. If that interests you, or their tornado generator, should I use a one-shot to kill the convoy? A one-shot being bombardment or tornado. What do you guys think? To make it a little easier on me, because there's going to be 20 or 19 targets or whatever. To make it a little bit easier, should I use a one-shot or should I not? We've been banking them. Maybe it'd be fun to use them. It looks like you want a one-shot. So Dag has the orbital bombardment targeter. And then Sapo can do the instant return. So maybe Crimson doesn't even need to go to this thing. I'm going to send Sapo, Dag, and Rog to the raid. I think that will be enough. And then Crimson is going to go east to the vault. It also looks like I am in a bit... dire is a strong word, but in need of hay and other stuff. So I might need to add some additional farmland. Where's my beer? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Well, time to have some raid fun. Launch is ready. Drop at edge. And it's time to bomb some bastards. Oh my god. They are just like so exposed. Alright, can we get Mr. Running Away? What the hell? Aren't you supposed to be vomiting? I guess not. That was very satisfying. I wholeheartedly agree. Alright, we're extracting the intel, and then we'll just go home. Crimson, how's it going? Oh, you run them all up. So Crimson's already on their way up. And we completed the quest, so we did end up dropping our visibility considerably. And then as a result of everything else, we did pick up intel. I mean, it's not a lot of intel, but it's better than nothing. Let's not far skip a body home. So, far skip. And let's go say hey to Professor K. Yep, I was right. Sapo, you're a bit transparent with your feelings there. You got some animalistic attraction to Professor K. He's your cerebro. Sorry, not sorry. Well, what is our visibility now? Sapo, can you check? It is what? No, that actually sounds about right. So I think in order to kick off all of the missions we want, we probably want our visibility more in like the 40-ish range. Because one plot's going to raise it by 12, and then the next plot will probably be another 12. And the intel cost and the size of the defenders is increased with the visibility goes up. So in order to have a much easier time, we're going to want a lower visibility. So here's a 1-to-1 ratio. Supply, depot raid, cost 3, visibility 3. And here's another 3-3. I like it. So we'll probably take some of those in a minute as well. I'd like to have fun size on his feet, though. Having that extra miracle is kind of nice. How'd you get in the... well, okay. I'm to hunt you. Crimson is not eating travel meals. Fixed. So once I would say Sapo gets his psi focus up to far skip amounts, and it really is unfortunate that he's also the one making the locust armor. Once he gets up to far skip amounts, we'll send the strike team back out for visibility's sake. We'll just keep doing visibility styled missions until we can safely execute some imperial royalty. Nice. I don't think anyone has gutworms anymore. Nope. We're puke free. Woo! I've been sick for like the last week and a half, and some of that sickness has been nausea, so like I totally can relate to finally not feeling like I mean, it wasn't as bad as gutworms, but it was less than pleasant. So fun size will be done in about a day and a half. Sapo's been grinding away at the old statue factory. Reducing the carbon footprint of the colony by take the body home and butcher them to make chem fuel. Yeah, if butchering human legs wasn't like entirely offensive to literally everybody in the colony, I would consider that. But the problem is nobody in the colony wants me to do that. It would make them really angry, if anything, so. I must say that was a really fun use of a one-shot, though. Like, seriously. I love when bombardment targeters completely lands on its intended targets with, like, just decimating everything. It's wonderful. Alright. Sheet. You are unsure what your bulletproof skin. You are ascetic with shooting and melee stats. You're 61 years old with a bad back and a bite scar. You are not. Your name is Sheet Torn Quack. Quack. I feel like that's a made-up name. I feel like that's someone who read a few too many spy mystery novels and was like put on the spot of what their spy name was. And they were like, Sheet Torn Quack. It kind of reminds me of the Family Guy where Peter Griffin was asked what his name was. And he tried to come up with an answer looking at the things around him. And he looked at a pea, he looked at a tear, and then he looked at a griffin and came up with his own name and was like, damn it. Because he's just that dumb. It was a contrived joke, but I still found it funny. I don't think I've ever seen a vault in this configuration either. So I don't know where to go, but let's hope we find what we need. Alright, Sapo is nearly at the side. Well, actually, he's already at the side focus amount that he would need to far skip them. So I'll just go a little bit further, and then we'll send up our strike team again. Luckily, I have a lot of steel and components, so I can just keep doing these, like, quick strikes. Which, are very good for our colony's, visibility and combat efforts. Honestly, it's fun to just keep killing these people. I mean, they did kidnap Dear Crimson, so the Empire completely has it coming. So Sapo needs to go on this raid. Oh, I haven't even signed up for the raid. Services. We'll do the so what do I need to do here? We need to open all supply crates in the area. Alright. Sapo, Rod, Moxie, Misha, Turtle. And now I'm micromanaging 2 zones at once. Oh, it's a swamp. Ugh. I hate swamps. So there's only 2 supply crates. That's pretty easy. There doesn't really seem to be... So there's some stuff to, like, hack. But there really isn't a lot of defense here. I probably oversent too many people, but that's fine. Better overkill than underkill. Ooh. Turtle. Overshield. And step forward. They're fleeing. Good. All their defensive forts are taken care of. Crimson. I don't see any powered doors, so we're just gonna have to keep hacking. We'll extract all the intel we can. And hope that Crimson quickly finds the the comms here so we can leave. Oh, there was power. Sorry, there was frog in my throat. There's batteries here that we can reinstall. Nice! So we're down to rumors now. So the Imperial armies on quest locations are only 20% bigger. And the intel cost for stuff is lower. Allowing us to operate a little bit more freely, which is big news. We also got our charge rifle out of it. We'll extract all the intel that we can. And then bail out. We have a very, like a guerrilla strike team. And it's been working well. I like it. I like our little team. Here, Moxie, you never took a bruise. There you go. Done. And of course we land on Professor K's head, who is immediately going, "Hi! I missed you!" Because he's, you know, a celebrity and he's really, really nice to everyone. War of Fortune. Well, I don't really want an Eltex robe or jade, so like, as much as I'd like to help you out, it's the Harmony Dominion asking me, so they can go eat a boomalope butt, because there ain't no way I'm helping them. And let me tell you, boomalope butts are nasty to eat. They poop chem fuel, so it's like licking a battery or something. Well, we found the farm. I think I'm about to run out of power here, so I'm going to try to get through the doors. I was hoping to do is find a room that I can set up the sleeping bag in that was going to be comfortable for her to sleep in, for not like a slept outside penalty. This room will have to do. Doll. Yeah, that's the nicest room I found so far. So Sapo is working on his psi focus. We're now at visibility 60, down from, what was it at peak, like 80 something? And the intel costs for a lot of these missions are like lower, so it's going to be easier for us to do without bringing too much attention to ourselves. Oh, yeah, that's one I am going to take. So it is a big target, but 16 intel is pretty awesome. So the shuttle staging, I'll accept just now. We have 5 days to do it. That works for me. Or was it 83? That sounds about right. So, we have 40 intel left in the stack, but I can always turn on the burnout again and try to farm more, I don't know, we'll see. History tab of visibility would be nice. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. And none of this should be timing out. Yeah, it's timing out in quite a while, so no worries there. And here comes another locust armor. We wanted to change up to charge rifles, so I think Moxie, you're going to take that. Sniper rifles are really nice when you're up against like centipedes and stuff like that, but our average targets are armored Imperials, so being able to plow through their armor is really sweet. And Sapo's exchanging his old locust for the new locust. Alright. Crimson, you're through. It's a self-destructing crate, so that's a bit timed. This is the lab, but it doesn't look like much. And then there are some open doors. Brain death. Well, that's cute. I don't have a heal others on cooldown. So obviously this was another failure. But we're going to stick him in there again. I'm actually a little low-key tempted to just like stick him in there even during his brain death. Because if he gets brain death again, he dies. Like, who cares, right? So enjoy. Right back into another cycle, even as you're psychologically paralyzed and your brain dead. And yeah, I think I just invented a new war crime, but whatever. He'll live. Mostly unscarred. It's no different than what, like, Deadpool had to go through, right? Oh, an actual bedroom. With some horrible, horrible, horrible weapons. Got it? Unfortunately, oh no, this battery has a wee bit of charge. So before this battery dies to charge, let's reinstall it so that I can open this door. God, these rooms have sucked. So Sapo is working on getting his psi focus up again, and then we can consider that that giant visibility raid to do, lower our visibility, and that puts us within spitting distance of being able to do the assassinations. That's what we're working towards for all the critical intel, and then working our way up the command chain of the Empire to dismantle their command structure on this planet, so that Crimson is safe and not just like temporarily, but permanently. If you're already dead, what's the worst thing that can happen to you? I mean, desecration to corpses is a bit of a crime, but like fair, I guess. I don't know. I think you can still do things to corpses that are immoral. And it seems like we're working towards that, which is terrible. Alright, we'll let her rest. There's a north door and south door. I'm guessing the south door doesn't lead to more lab equipment. I'm guessing the north door does, but I'll hack both ways. The south door is probably the comms device to find the next vault, I'd imagine. But I don't know. I've never been in this kind of vault, so I'm not sure. Yeah, there's not much worse that can happen with the gene tailoring machine. In fact, one would argue that when you're psychologically paralyzed, you can't go berserk and murder people, so it's at least not going to trigger that. It could always be worse, in other words. So Crimson's up for the day. Let's hack north. It low-key reminds me of when biotech came out with the sangophages, and people realized that sangophages could live without vital organs, and then they just like organ harvested the hell out of the sangophages because you could take all their organs. It was a little twisted, but like, yeah, it made sense. All right, Misha, let's have you go talk to the combat supplier. We have a lot of recon armor that we can get rid of now. We're just starting to phase out the recon armor, so I don't really need to hold on to it. And I can trade in the recon armor for more important things. Like a golden knife. I don't know. Like a Doomsday launcher. That could be fun. Honestly, I think these prices would be a lot better if we mended our recon armor. So I'm going to quick mend it, because the sell price will be fixed. Which is like legit bit of a hack, but like I don't care. Okay, Misha, let's do this again. Oh, I was very wrong about the layout. There is someone in this pod, though. It's honestly the first... Maybe I haven't been noticing. Have I had blinders on? Usually there are pods, and I don't recall the last few ones that I've been to have pods like that. But maybe I've just been ignoring them? I don't really know. But I was right. The recon armor being repaired sells for a whole lot, which is awesome. Cheers. In terms of the mending, it was like 5 or 10 plasteel per mending, and it like tripled the price I could sell it at. It was completely a net benefit. A few plasteel for a tripling of the price is amazing. So I got rid of that recon armor, and now we have a lot of money. If I want to open these doors... Oh, you know what? Here, let's generate power. I just realized I could. Boink! Biobattery. Oh, and with all that new money, I'll take a look at the exotic goods trader. So, what... doors that we need to empower. Okay. So, Misha. Oh, everyone is idle. Exoticus Trader has tech prints. Oh, no, that's not helpful. Lances and a low packs. Wait, all my silver hasn't been hauled in. Guys! I guess it's only been like an hour. All the silver so I can use it. Ooh, another underraid farm. I'll take a look at that, see if I can lower my aggro even more. That'd be incredible. So, purchasing. Rumblehorn sale. Lance, low shield, and shock buy. Pretty soon we're going to have a big leaf harvest, so I don't really need tea. This works. It looks like they're having a party. What the hell's going on here? Oh, it's a wedding. Oh, well, whoops. Definitely. Now I know why the silver wasn't being hauled. Oh, what happened? I didn't get the message. Was there really a message for this? Yeah, there was. I 100% ignored it and forced everyone to work in the middle of a wedding. Apparently, I'm the fun-sized killjoy. Not them, but alright, my bad. I didn't know. I didn't get the message. It's not my fault. Alright, what's going on with the power grid here? Oh, these doors are just wired to the wrong thing. No, it's still not connected. What the hell? I'm generating 2400 watts here, and that's connected to this cable that runs all the way up here. So what the hell, door? Power on. Power? What? What the heck? Where's the power severed? Oh, okay, I see. There's like a crap ton of things plugged in. Okay. Hang on. I get it now. The doors couldn't power on because the, there were so many things drawing from that bio battery that there was no power left. So more lab equipment. And then down here must be the comms device. Well, we got newlyweds. Alright, the new quest has a visibility decrease. And I intend to take this quest once the time expires for the visibility decrease too. And I think both of those quests with their massive visibility decreases puts me in a really good position to assassinate 2 enemy targets. This is fine. We got a siege at home, but I'm gonna mess them up. Come on, drop your stuff. There we go. Moxie, I want you to be the only one here. I don't... Oh, these are outlaws, so none of them are going to be interrogatable. What are they even cutting trees down for? You guys are idiots. No, Agent Venom, don't do it. Don't do it. So Moxie kind of loves murder and blood, so she came out here to just, like, enjoy the view. But I had everyone else sleep off the siege, because I figured very accurately that it was no big deal, and it was no big deal. Our kill box is capable. Get back here, losers. I ain't done killing you. Oh my god. Moxie, you're gonna be a happy girl. Woohoo! Alright, well, thanks for the supplies. Supplies! I won't continue that. Okay, we found the comms device. Glorious. So we just have the rest of the doors to go through. And then we're gonna be out of here. Some fire foam popper that is. Corpse is still burning. Oh. Have you been firing this whole time? Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, schedule. Everyone's released. Crimson, I'm going to wake you up a little early so we can get out of here. Let's just generate more power. I'm not loving the whole, like, this... How did this base ever power itself? I don't... I guess it just had bio battery banks? That's sick. Ooh, found your rec room. I got your beer. And your sleepy room. Oh, a transport pod crash, and I was like, woo! And then I realized, yeah, he doesn't have a rank. Well, Moxie, go play with your food. Not that you're actually gonna eat him, but wait, stand back. That was fun. All right, so the next locked vault is a 17-day cooldown. That's a lot of time. Reform a caravan. Taking a lot of meds, a lot of components, steel, plasteel, uranium, nanites. I don't really care for the weapons. I'll take the point defense turret. And then the gene tailor pod, and then some of the more bigger gene editing stuff. Good enough. Alright. Now that that's done, we've got the staging post that... So reading through this, what do we need to do? It has surveillance pillars. Destroy all fuel containers. Okay. I have an idea for this one. I'll load up 3 pods. Sapo, your AA or Sub Focus is good enough. Sapo, Mad Maxi, Rod, Turtle Misha. They're going to be outnumbered, but maybe not outgunned. Probably should have sent some food or drugs or whatever. So here's the staging post, and we're going to drop at edge. Godspeed. Yo, what is with all the traitors? My lord, there's so many. Melee trainer, that'd be nice. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Vault Builders, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Vault Builders.